What's up guys, TUBERTUTORIALS here, and I'm finally back with a new video. I haven't been uploading videos for a long time, probably about a year or so. It's nothing major, just decided to take a break for personal issues and serious issues as well. It had to be worked out, so I'm back and my channel is still up, and I'm here, so to speak. So I'm gonna continue in my tutorials. I'm gonna do tutorials on photography as well. I'm not a professional photographer, but I know enough of photography tips and editing tips, especially in Lightroom, to help any upcoming photographer or beginners who wants to start photography. So as the title says, in this tutorial is going to be a Lightroom tutorial on how to convert a colored image into black and white the way I think is the best way. And this is the image that will essentially be will essentially turn into black and white. And if I reset it, this is what the original image is. This image was not shot by me. The link will be in the description to where it's shot from the person who shot the image, and it's a beautiful image, so to say. Now, the first thing you want to do before you decide to convert an image into black and white is the image colorful enough? The best type of images to convert into black and white are images that are really colorful, such as this image. You can see the reds clearly, the greens clearly, the oranges, the yellow, everything is clearly. So converting this image into black and white will let it stand out even more. But if you have a dull image, like let's say you take a night shot, in a night shot you don't see that much colors at night, or a midday shot where the sun is going down, or a cloudy shot where there's no sun, there's just clouds and the sky is gray and the whole scene is just gray. Those images, you can put it into black and white, but it's not going to really be a more detailed look, the look that you're trying to give, if it's that dull. So the best images to convert in black and white is images that are bright and colorful, such as this one. Now, I'm in Lightroom. This is Lightroom 4, by the way, and if you have 3, everything is just the same. They just changed a few namings. Like, I think in Lightroom 3, highlight is named fill, but it does the same thing. Now, the first thing that everyone does to convert the image into black and white is they hit the black and white text right here, and it converts it into black and white. Now, that's good, but here's the problem now. If you go to your use saturation and color thing, look what happens when you hit HSL. It goes back into colored. Now, that's the problem. And the next thing that people do is they hit black and white right here in the HSL color section. Hit black and white, it converts it into black and white. Here's the next problem. When you hit color or HSL, goes back into colored. Now, doing that doesn't give you control over your colors. Hitting this black and white or hitting the black and white up here doesn't give you control over your hues or your luminance. And your luminance is very important when it comes to black and white images, because luminance controls the brightness and the dullness of your colors. Like, let's say this image has a lot of red. If I boost up the reds in the luminance, watch what happens. The red gets brighter and brighter, and if I bring it down, the red gets darker and darker. So that's what luminance does, and that is essential to black and white. So the best way I do it is I go to the saturation. Let me reset this image back to okay. So we go to saturation, and what saturation is, it controls the effectiveness of your colors, if that's the right way to put it. The easiest way to put it is it controls the highs and lows of your colors. Like, if I boost the red all the way up, it's gonna be like very red. If I bring it all the way down, it's gonna go to a grayish tone color. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all the colors down to the black section, the dark section, all the oranges, the yellows, the green. And as you can see, as you start to bring down all the colors, it immediately go into black and white. And essentially, that's your black and white image. Now, by doing this, if you go to luminance look what happens. It stays in the black and white. It doesn't change back into color. Now in your luminance, you have the freedom to brighten up any color that you want. So if I go to the before and after, as you can see, we have greens, right? We have greens that are clearly shown. So if I go to my luminance and I increase my greens, watch what happens. That window section gets brighter. If I decrease the green, see, all the green section gets a bit darker. And we had reds in the walls right here. If I boost the red up, everything gets brighter, and if I boost it down, everything just gets very darker. I'm gonna leave it up like this. This is not essentially a how to edit. I'm just showing you how's the best way to convert an image to black and white. There's not really much blues in the image, so as you can see, if I change to blues, you know, nothing happened. There's not purple, there's no purple or magenta. So the most colors that you work with is green. Yellow is there. Yellow as in the walls and the backs. You can see everything gets brighter when I boost up the yellows, and everything just gets darker and more kind of washed out when I decreased it. So let's bring up the yellows a bit. The oranges are also in the building and the floor. Let's bring that up some more. I want the flowers to be more darker, like a good definition. Just bring down the oranges. The red, let's boost that up. The green, so we can leave that right there. As you can see in the before and after, show you how a major drastical change that does. Now if you want more depth, like I said, this is not really an editing tutorial. If you want more depth, you can increase or decrease your exposure. That is going to give you more brightness to the image, and the contrast is really going to darken it up a lot more. Let's bring the exposure down some more. And what I always do in my images is clarity. Clarity does a lot. See how very, very standout it looks right now. See what it looks. See, a lot more different than what you get. So the essential of this is that the best pictures to begin with, you want to decide if your image is very colorful and vibrant enough to be converted into a black and white image. Once that you have that style of image, you can go ahead and put it in black and white. And the next thing you do is just decrease all your saturation so that you can have more control over your luminance to boost up the colors or boost down the colors where you see fit. And that's essentially my way. There's a lots of different ways, but this is just how I think is the best way to convert image into black and white. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something from it. If you have, please like the video. Please comment below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm TUBERTUTORIALS. Peace out.